What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from the Puff and Ponder podcast, and it's another episode of the Diary of a Mad Mechanic. I just left the gas station. I'm actually going to another gas station over by my house, but it's like 5 minutes out of the way, all because we're going to get to like things that happened at the shop today. But this is just funny because I didn't want to walk inside. I got a new gas card at this gas station, and it didn't work. Like the chip, I don't know. So now I got a call. Did they activate it? I don't know. Was I supposed to activate it? It didn't say anything about activating it. So, and I'm not going inside. No, you can't get me to go inside, especially busy. You know, after work, place is busy, and I don't care. I'll just go to another gas station, and I'm not going to use a card. You know, I get freaked out about using my credit cards or debit cards at gas stations. It's just like the shadiest place in the world. So I have two gas cards. I got a mobile card and a Shell card, and Shell's by my house, mobile's by my work. They both have good gas. Shell is better. Mobile's still a top tier fuel, not quite this top tier as Shell, but it is what it is. So are you like me? Will you never go inside? I mean, I'll go inside of a gas station if I'm planning on going inside. But if I'm there to get gas, there's no way in hell you're getting me inside. So today's rant, tip, whatever, stop getting high and coming into my shop and not spending money. I'm not going to be one of those people. So you see people, or you hear about it all the time. Oh, you don't have any money? You know, maybe don't go to Starbucks every day, and maybe like don't buy that purse, or maybe stop eating out. You know what? I mean, you know, I'm not going to be like that, because those are the little things in life that get you through life. Yeah, if you can't have money for this and this, but you like going to Starbucks every day and spending $6, I'm not going to judge you. I got a kid at work. He doesn't make any money, you know, he doesn't turn any hours. His family, they have to go to the food bank sometimes to get food, and we feel bad for him, but he's a grown man, you know, so there's not a lot we can do. But he does go to Dunkin' Donuts every day, and he spends like $12 on lunch. And there are times, like I said, when he complains about money, we're like, I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad at all. You know, I could see going over there and getting a little drink, but no, it's a giant drink, and I go there once a month. So I know what his lunch is costing him. It's like $12 a day. It's like, I'm not feeling bad for you at all. Stop complaining about money. You're not allowed to complain anymore if you're going to keep doing that, spending that kind of money. If you want to go over there every day, spend $5 or $6 for a drink, I don't know. I can somehow justify that in my fucking brain. But if you're spending $12 a day, 5 days a week, you know, no, I can't because I pack my lunch every day. So whatever. So customer comes in. I'm hearing a little bit of brake noise coming from the front. Can you check my brakes? Yeah, we do free brake inspection. Not a problem. So I get it up in the air. And he's one of these guys, you know, and he's a good customer. Likes to watch and talk. I don't want you watching. You can watch me. I don't care. Don't talk to me. I don't want to make small comments, small chit chat with anybody. But I do, because you got to put on the happy face. So get up in the air, taking like the rear tires off. Oh, hey, I just need the fronts looked at. That's where the noise is coming from. Listen, on a brake inspection, we take all four tires off. We got to look at all four tires. Oh, okay. So take the rears off, take the fronts off. I'm like, your fronts are fine. And I go back to look at the rears. I'm like, oh, look, you're metal to metal. You know, your caliper is locked up, you know, on this side. And I'm like, this is why we take all four brakes off, or all four tires off. Oh, okay. And so color them out, you know, brakes. It's going to need, I recommended to destroy the rotor, so no pads, and the caliper locked up. So pad, rotor, caliper on the one side. I go, this is what definitely needed. We always recommend brake components be replaced in pairs. So I'm recommending everything on the other side as well. And he's like, how much it's going to cost? I go, I don't know. That's not my thing. I'll get one of the guys to price it out for you. Sorry, it was a long day. Normally I do price out a lot of my own stuff, but I didn't want to bother this guy. So he's like, well, I haven't priced it out both ways, one side versus both sides. So Mike comes back out, and store manager, and he's like, he's just going to do the one corner. And so the guy comes out, and I'm like, you're only going to do the one side? And he goes, yeah, man, that's all I can afford. I go, was it because you bought all the weed in Englewood and smoked it on your way here? I go, I got a contact buzz from driving your truck in. And he just starts laughing. Like I said, he's a pretty good customer. We can joke. I wouldn't say that to a normal customer, but I'll be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've honestly, looking at it, I've never smoked weed, whether you believe that or not. I've never done any drug ever in my life. So I don't know how much weed costs. It could be expensive. It could be cheap. I don't know. It's 2025. Is weed cheap now? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's kind of expensive. He didn't look like the guy that had like one of them cards. I think it's cheaper if you have a card, isn't it? I don't know. He's buying the weed on the streets. I don't know. I'm assuming it's expensive, but I'm like, no, oh no. So I say, why don't we do the other side as well? And then he's like, I can't afford it. And then I go, okay, I'll stick the other 2 brake pads in the box and put them on your driver's seat. And he goes, oh, can't you just slap them in? And I'm like, no, I can't. And he's like, oh, why not? And I go, because I've been doing this for 25 years and I know what's going to happen. I go, I'll do everything on this side. I'll take the other side off. I'll compress that caliper in just to do a pad slap. And then either on my test drive, that caliper will lock up, or a week from now, that caliper will lock up. And then you're going to be back in here and you're going to spend all of this money over again. Because right now, it's only like $300 more to do the other side because it's up in the air, all the wheels are off, and there's not a lot of labor. I go, when it happens next week, there's like $700 like doing everything over again. And I said, and I told myself, when that happens, it's going to burn those brake pads up. And you're going to want me to warranty out those brake pads, but I'm not going to want to warranty them out because I'm not going to be able to turn them into the parts store to get credit for them because you damaged them by not replacing the caliper when we told you to. I go, you're fine. You got 5 millimeters of pad on there. So you got like 6 months to save up, and we can do the other side as well. The caliper, the pad, the rotors are already below minimum machining, so I can't do anything with the rotors at all. They're junk. We can't pad slap it then. You're going to have to put rotors on it as well. And like the guy, he's listening to me, but I don't think he's comprehending everything because he's high. And so I just did the one side, shipped it, got it out. But yeah, it's like I said, I'm not going to be, but we do see people come. I think we talked about it recently. You like your fancy purse, your fancy watch, you drive your fancy car, but then you spend all your money and you can't maintain it. If you can't maintain your fancy car, buy a Camry. Buy a Nissan Sentra that's 10 years old. But the big thing is, like you said, don't be smoking all the weed and then come in and complain to me and make me want to feel sorry for you because you can't afford to fix your car because you're high, or you just went to Dunkin' Donuts every single day this week and spent $12 a day. And then I don't even know, I'm assuming like on the weekends, you're still doing the same thing. You're just going to Dunkin' every day. So it's going to be $12 7 days a week, and then complaining you got no money and you're not making enough money. But then you take an hour lunch every day eating your Dunkin' Donuts when there are other cars to be done. And you see me eating my lunch or take 6 to 7 minutes every day, scarf my lunch as fast as possible. And then I get back to work because I like money. And that's why I make more money than everybody in the shop, because Kevin's a worker bee. We're not a lazy bee. So, all right, cats and kittens, don't get high and come into my shop, complain. Peace.